The following is a presentation of the Redskins Broadcast Network.
I feel like busting loose now. Busting loose in the evening. Busting loose can be pleasing. Talking about busting loose, y'all. Busting loose in the meantime. Busting loose make you feel fine. Talking about busting loose.
Welcome to Redskins Late Night here at the fabulous Greene Turtle right here in Leesburg, Virginia. I'm your host as always, Chris Paul. Big show tonight, big special guest, my man Ken Harvey. But before I bring Ken out here, I hate to be the late night referee, but I got to start by calling a penalty. That's right. I'm blowing the whistle on all the NFL players who insist on wearing their big jewelry during games. I'm calling personal foul, unnecessary flossing, big ballin'. First down. Now you're asking me why am I having a problem with this? You've seen them on the sidelines wearing those big earrings the size of teacups. It's the NFL. It's not a commercial for Jared. What's next? You're going to park your Lamborghinis on the side of the field? Guys, we know you're rich. All your boys back home who hated on you know you're rich. Now, the only players who I allow to wear jewelry, T.O. and Ocho Cinco. I wouldn't trust leaving my jewelry in that Bengals locker room either. All right? Now let's bring out our special guest now that I got that off my chest. It is time for our Popeyes player profile. This dude here is one of the hardest hittingest Redskins in history. My man, the linebacker, Ken Harvey. Y'all give it up for Ken Harvey. Oh! Just playing around, that hurt. I don't have late night insurance. Have a seat, Ken.
How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Doing well.
Good to see you, man. I've always admired the way you played the game. All the parents out there who tell their little kids there's no such thing as monsters has never seen you play football before.
I'm a monster.
You are a
Tell
monster
my
on the
son
field.
that, man. My son doesn't believe
You
me.
are a monster. Now, what motivated you on the field to play the way you played, the kind of football you played?
You know what? On the field, for me, in the beginning, it was anger. I mean, I was one of those kids who was quiet and held everything in, and so you got a chance to take it out on the field and take it out on the quarterback.
Right.
And you got pat on the back, so it's, it's the best thing in the world.
Then
Right.
afterwards, it's excellence in your position. You want to be the best in your position. So for me, it was out there. I wanted to be the best in my position. I was insulted if only one guy blocked me. I
Right.
wanted to make sure it's two guys that blocked me. So it was that type of thing.
And how were you able to maintain that throughout your career? Because you see a lot of guys come in the league, they're on fire, they're pumped up, but then as they go on and proceed in their career, they kind of lose that.
Well, I mean, for me, it was every game was. You had to look at it like every season, someone's trying to take your job, someone's trying to take food from your family, someone was trying to be in the position you were in. So it was just competition. I enjoyed the competition, I enjoyed starting, and just had a good time.
Now, looking at this current Redskin roster, who do you see out there and say, he's playing Ken Harvey Redskin football out
Well, I mean,
there?
obviously, I look at the guys who play the position. So Brian Arakpo, I look at his style, I look at the way he plays. I think, he was that far away, and even in the last few games, that far away from a sack. All you need is a little push up the middle. I think he's going to be a beast, and so I'm excited about that.
Now, catch us up on what's been going on with Ken Harvey. What are you doing these days? We all want to know.
Well, Ken Harvey has a company. It's called Jaka Consulting Group. We do some government affairs on the Hill and business development with companies. And so what we're trying to do is take companies, small, middle-sized companies, and help develop them, help them